Hello and welcome to English. My name is Mrs. Stockton. It's nice to meet all of you. So today I'm just going to be going over a quick video on how to do annotation using our 6 annotation strategies. This is located in Teams and Files underneath the annotation file folder in Teams, which I will have there for you. We will be following this exactly one step at a time. I will show you as I go through. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here is our 6 steps, 6 strategies. We're going to be drawing a box around the subtitles. We're going to be bracketing all the paragraphs. We're going to be reading closely and underlining/highlighting the main idea of each paragraph. And we're in the margins of the text, we'll be writing our thoughts or questions or any information that pops out to us that we want to remember. It helps a lot to draw symbols or pictures as we go through, like doing a little heart if you love something, a star, check mark, question mark if you're not sure, or any of those. They work perfectly. And if they work for you, please use them, okay? We will be, number 5, you're going to be circling words you don't know. Then you're going to be coming back to that word and writing a synonym above it. You can find the synonym using our thesaurus.com. or a dictionary. Make sure you choose a synonym that you know. So a synonym is a word that means it has the same meaning, but it's just a different word. So happy or glad, right? So make sure that you choose a word that works for you, that will help you remember what this word is. Number 6, you're going to be rewriting or paraphrasing or summarizing a particularly difficult passage or moment. This can even be for each paragraph, okay? I am asking you to write a quick couple sentence summary for each paragraph that you read. So today we're going to be working with an article that I love and I believe will help us so much. So let me go ahead and share that with you. Oh, push the wrong button. It's just what happens sometimes, huh? So, and I have a very slow computer. So right now we have our characteristics of resilient people. So let me go ahead this screen with you. There you go. Okay. So here's our article. So today we're going to be writing. I have my SD pen. So we're going to be going through our 6 steps. Our first step is to draw a box around all the titles and subtitles. Okay, all of our titles and subtitles. So we're going to box, we're going to use purple, I'm going to draw a box around all my titles, my subtitles, right? We're only going to do a couple of these paragraphs. 202. Perfect. Okay, so our next step, if you're looking at this at the document, okay, it says bracket and number all the paragraphs in the article. Okay, so we're going to do that. I'm going to use a blue. It's a little bit too light. Hold on, let's try a red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 has kind of already done it for us. 6, 7, okay. So each of these is numbered, so our step 2 is done. Next, we will be closely reading and underlining. So let's take a look at the first paragraph right here. We're going to use a blue. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from difficult times in our lives. Resilience emerges from the lessons and skills we learn as we grow up and face our difficulties, whatever they may be. Why is resilience important? Let's note that question mark, okay? Because if they're asking a question, then they're either going to answer this question or we need to answer this question. And they are going to answer it for us, as we can see here. Because if you are resilient, you will be able to face, overcome, and even be strengthened by the challenges and problems in your life. Resilience doesn't solve all our problems, but it will help you cope, adjust, and stay on your feet. There are many ways to boost your resilience. Read on to learn more about the characteristics resilient people share. Okay, let's take a look at this paragraph. So, in our step 3, it says closely read, underline, highlight the main idea of each paragraph. Typically can be found in the first sentence, which it actually is in this paragraph. So let's underline our first paragraph. Bounce back from difficult times in our lives. It's kind of like a definition. It's defining what resilience is. Okay, and I'm going to put an M on top of it as a main idea. Okay. Next, we're going to continue reading. We're going to try to pull out information that we believe that might help us, questions we might have, right? Making symbols. This key word, bounce, brought me a good idea of drawing a bouncing ball, right? So I know that resilience means that it's bouncing back from whatever difficulties come our way. Let's see, I like that it notes about lessons and skills, because that will help me remember that resilience is something that we learn as we grow up. It also doesn't solve all of our problems. I think that's also important to note. Some words, now we're jumping down to 5 words that you don't know. Circle them. Cope is kind of a tricky word. It may have 4 letters, but it can be tricky. And a good synonym for cope, if you were to look in a dictionary, or if you were to know what it kind of was and you had an idea, maybe deal with. To deal with might come up. To deal with. Okay. Our step 6, we are rewriting or summarizing, paraphrasing this particularly difficult passage or just a passage. So for the purpose of annotation, I want you to summarize each paragraph. Okay, this will help you understand what is in the paragraph, how the words are used, right? What is being said, and the word choices. Okay, so you can even use the words they give you. So let's try. So sometimes you can reuse the words that they give you, like I just said. So resilience is the ability to bounce back. Oh. Okay. Period. Let's add another sentence, because we do need to have to summarize it. Is the ability to bounce back. We learn it. We learn how to be resilient by the lessons we learn. That's it. There's our summary. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Support network. So we kind of have an idea about what this paragraph might be now that we have identified what the subtitle is. Okay. Let's start. We're right here. It really doesn't matter who has your back, parents, relatives, friends, teachers, coaches. The point is that having a solid support system is a very important part of resilience. The people in your support system will give you understanding, guidance, and comfort when you are struggling with a problem. It is good to learn to ask for help from the people who support you. Okay, we're looking for we bracketed, we drew a box around the subtitle, we bracketed the paragraph, we're going to read closely, now we're going to underline our main idea. Okay, so let's see. I think the point is that having a good support system is a very important part of resilience. We need comfort and understanding and guidance. It is important to ask. Got to ask. There's our star. It's got to ask for help. Okay. If we need help, we got to ask for help. So I didn't have any questions during this because our support system could be anybody in our lives. A good symbol that might help me understand what's going on. This may be a heart. Right? It's connecting to another heart, a network. connecting to another heart. That's a network, okay? We all need him. So in our summary, there's no words in here for me. If there were for you, please make sure you circle them and you write your synonym above. Okay, so let's write a quick couple sentence, maybe a one sentence summary. So we're going to use some keywords. We're going to make sure that we're incorporating the main idea. So having a good support system helps guide and helps guide and comfort us when we are struggling. Remember to ask for help. Okay, this is what you're going to be doing for, okay? Just for this article, we're only doing the first 2 paragraphs, okay? Just so that you have a good example of how we're annotating. In the end, your article, whatever article you choose to annotate, or we will be annotating in class or as homework, is going to look like these first 2 paragraphs. You're going to have a lot of writing on the side. You might have some questions. If you don't understand, maybe you're like, okay, I don't understand this concept of giving back. Why do I have to give back when I'm being resilient? Right? And then we can talk about it, we can answer it, we can research, we can broaden what we know. So symbols like this help us understand that maybe we just don't know, and that's okay, and we'll come back to it. So right now we're just engaging with the text, we're interacting, we're making we're using a very strong purpose of writing and interacting with this text in order to understand it at a deeper level and to decipher its message and understand the text, okay? So that is annotating.